Hi everyone, Jim with YoraHome back with another quick tutorial. If you're having trouble with your CNC router all of a sudden not running the spindle properly after a recent Easel update or driver update, I'm here to show you how we need to fix that. Stay tuned and we'll get right into that. So if you've had a recent update to the Easel local driver, which does get updated every so often, that's something that Easel puts out, especially now that they are on their own, they are no longer part of Inventables, they will be making some changes like that, hopefully more often, as they make more and more changes and upgrades to the software. But one thing that we have found is that when they make those changes with some machines, and it's not just ours, it's other third-party machines as well, it is resetting the machine configuration, and therefore your automatic spindle is not working properly. So I'm going to go through the steps real quick that will show you exactly what you need to do in Easel to get that taken care of. So when you come into Easel, things will look just fine and dandy. You're going to see your green carve button up here saying that you're talking to the machine. But when you go to try and make a carve, and I've got just a very, very simplistic example here. You'll start your carve. I'm just going to unlock it. I'm going to go through these steps just to trick the system into thinking we're talking to it. But you'll see that right here you have raise the bit and confirm that your spindle is on. We don't have the setting or the option for turn your spindle on and then verify that the spindle is on. That's our first indication that our machine profile has been reset. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to close my carve. I want to come up here to the machine window or machine menu. Make sure I'm selected on the correct machine. In this case, I'm talking to a Silverback. And we want to look at the Edit Your Machine option. So when we go to the machine settings, what we typically are seeing is right here. Our spindle controlled by has been set to manual. And that is telling Easel that it has no control over the spindle at all. So we need to set that to hardware. We want to make sure that the spindle type, which is this option here, is set to other. Sometimes it will set it to a 24 volt DC spindle. That is not correct for the Silverback. We want to just have it on other. The spindle speed we really don't need to worry about since the controller is not directly managing the speed of the router via the software. That's all a manual operation. And then we want to make sure that we click the Save button down here, and that updates our machine profile. So now when we go back into our carve, and yep, I confirmed my material thickness, everything's secure. I'm just going to use the position. Now you can see that we have our options here for turning the spindle on and verifying that the spindle is on. And that's all there is to it. It's a really quick fix, but keep in mind, whenever you log in to Easel and you see it come up and say there's a new Easel local driver, or there's a driver update and yours is no longer valid, you'll have to go through those install steps, but always check this feature on the machine profile because there's a very good chance that it's gotten reset to that manual mode. If you have any other questions, or if you run into problems with your machine, you can always email us at support@yorahome.com. And as always, we want to hear from you. What are the tutorials and tips and hints that you want to see? Let us know and we'll get those out to you as soon as we can. Thanks, and let's keep creating.
Jungle.